going to be Pakistan A taking on the UAE in the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars Women's 2026 competition. What does the points table look like? Now remember, India with a win earlier this morning have already qualified for the semi-finals, having beaten Nepal. This match between UAE and Pakistan A determines which of these two teams makes it through as the second team from this group. Right, Pakistan bowling first, which means the UAE have to put runs on the board. Isha Oza, the top run getter in the tournament, remember, she's really been on song. We had a couple of good knocks come in. Hina in the other game scoring a few.
Strong lineup for Pakistan. They're a bit under pressure to deliver. The batting lineup will rely heavily on Shawal Zulfikar. Umema Swail had a quiet game. She'll be expected to do better. Hafza Khalid runs under her belt as well. And a formidable bowling lineup with pace and spin.
Here comes the first ball of the match. Bang on target.
Wahida Akhtar started her spell against India with a first ball wicket. But there's plenty of chatter from the Pakistani girls.
There's a fielder on the leg side of the boundary at deep mid-wicket. And that's why she's trying to play it a lot finer. That's going to go for 4. Tirtha maneuvering the ball in the gap. That's cleverly played. The first boundary of the innings. Beautifully driven. Tirtha finds the gap and places it to perfection for 4.
Absolutely creamed away on the up. Wasn't a half volley.
Picked up a wicket against the India A side, Wahida. And she gets a big wicket here. Isha Oza is out clean bowled. And this is a huge setback for the UAE side. Their in-form batter, the top scorer of the tournament, the captain of the UAE side. She is now heading back towards the pavilion.
Massive moment in the game. Wahida Akhtar might have struggled against the left-hander, but bullseye, a little bit of shape away. And Isha, who normally is so good with her balance, this time fell away from the stroke and lost her off stump. Massive wicket for Pakistan. Isha gone for 3, UAE 18 for 1. We'll have to prove that they don't rely too heavily on her.
Now the new bowler comes on to bowl, Lubna Berham. She's been picked in the playing 11 today. Starts off with 5 wides down the leg side. Luzna from the new bowler. Change of angle. Oh, and a run out! A run out at the non-striker's end. Lubna deflects the ball towards the stumps. And what was Samaira doing? Ball watching. The ball trickled towards the stumps, and I think it's that moment of not realizing where you are. Instead of grounding the bat, you just watched the ball go on and hit the stumps. We'll take another look at it on the replay.
Well, what a few minutes for Pakistan getting the wicket of Isha, and now have a look at that. Definite touch, but look at Samaira. She just froze. Very, very slow to react. Lubna had no idea what was happening behind her until she turned around and had a look. And I think at that time, Samaira was still out of her ground.
The red light will flash. The TV umpire, Gayatri Venugopalan, just giving that decision. The second wicket goes down for the UAE. They're 24 for 2, and Samaira run out without scoring.
Definitely the uncertainty in the running between the wickets.
In the air, but wide of the fielder. That'll be 4. Confident looking shot. Good use of the bottom hand to try and get the little elevation to get 4 there. Renita gets off the mark with that boundary.
Yeah, flashy drive will find the gap. Tirtha. And the ball will run away for a boundary. Given away 17 runs already, bowling the 3rd over on the trot.
Wonderful shot on the up. There's something about a left-hand batter playing the extra cover drive. On that occasion, it was picture perfect. End of the 5th over, 37 for 2. Playing days, I'm sure Ahmed Raza would have been happier. Playing days, not no much pressure, but being a coach, plenty of pressure. That's an excellent hit. Renita loves the sweep shot. Couple of occasions in the last over, she attempted no runs. But this occasion, beautifully set towards square leg for a boundary. Top edge, oh extra cover. And the field at short extra cover misjudged it. And maybe she lost the ball looking at directly to the sun.
Appeal for leg before. That's going to be given. It is. Renita will have to go. That's an important wicket that the Pakistan A side have picked up, and this partnership that was blossoming has finally come to an end. It's an important wicket in the context of this match. Take another look at it.
Pitching outside, but it did turn quite a bit, coming in sharply. And Renita, who was going very well, will unfortunately have to make the long walk back. 14 off 19 from her today. UAE lose their third with 53 on the cards.
The umpire probably feeling would have gone on and hit the off and middle. This could be another wicket. It will be. Hina Chandani is out stumped. Clever bowling by Anusha. Things falling apart for the UAE side in this match now.
A double wicket maiden for Anusha, and maybe a brain fade moment for Hina. She'd just come out to the middle. Anusha's been on the mark and maybe just needed to buy a little bit of time out there in the middle. Instead, she's walking back. And another wicket gone for the UAE. Hina gone for a duck today. UAE 53 for 4. Important wickets picked up.
Swept this time, fine, and for 4. That's well placed by Tirtha. Good awareness of where the fielder was at long leg and beating her for 4. If they get to about 110 and thereabouts, because there's still 10 overs left in the innings, get to about 110, maybe 115. Oh, wicket here. Anusha is proving to be too much of a challenge for the UAE batters here. She's got another big wicket. The set batter, Tirtha's got to go.
She's spinning a web for Pakistan, Anusha. Third wicket, just 9 runs. But most importantly, she's pegged UAE back consistently. Driving nice and forward, pulling the batter forward, and beaten in that dip. She's bowled really well for Pakistan today. And another one goes for the UAE. This is when they would have hoped that their skipper was out in the middle. The set batter, Tirtha, gone for 32 off 27, UAE 58 for 5.
Edged, just wide a slip. That'll be runs. And 4 of them. That ball's just touched the boundary rope, and I hope the fielder hasn't injured herself with that despairing dive, or this doesn't look good. 3 wickets in the last 5 overs. Takes the aerial route. There's a fielder there. Cannot latch onto it. That's gone for 4. The fielder specifically positioned for this shot at deep mid wicket. I think the Pakistani skipper will be very upset.
Yeah, Pakistani skipper as well as the bowler. Momina just seeing her shoulders drop after this one went down, creating the opportunity. This shot came out of nowhere. Given the situation, given they had to save the wickets, aerial. And unfortunately, it's a catch gone down. It's an opportunity gone down. Boulder, this time the bowler says, I'll do it all by myself. Going across the line, Kezia just couldn't hold the nerve together long enough. We spoke about getting through the spinners' overs. They weren't able to do that, and they've lost yet another.
It's not just one left armer. Momina says, I'm around as well. Over the wicket. And, well, the batter's got to blame herself. She's completely played all across it instead of playing straight. Kazia Miriam Sabin gone for 9. UAE are now 68 for 6.
That is something that Pakistan has to be really tight about. This partnership is trying to build.
Fielder there, taken! Another wicket. The bowling change works. Gulrukh comes in and strikes.
Well, it was a long hop. She got away with it. It went straight to the fielder. Probably just kept a little low on the batter. Masira couldn't time it perfectly and found the fielder in the deep. It kind of died on the way to the batter. No timing and straight into the hands of Neha. And UAE has lost another win. Masira gone for 8. Pakistan can breathe again. 78 for 7 UAE.
Missed it completely. Trying to go against the turn. Cardinal error done by Sia. Rather than going with the turn throughout the offside, the mid-wicket was vacant for a single. She went for a mid-wicket flick and easily stumped by the wicket-keeper.
Exceptional bowling, and the spinners continue to have a say here. Proper leg spin delivery, sharp turn. Sia trying to come forward, gets in no position to get bat on that ball. Gone for 2 off 13. UAE, they lose their 8th. 78 for 8.
In the air. Bowler says mine, gets underneath it and takes a good run. Hafsa Kari, the skipper, the couple of overs she has bowled, she's been wonderful pitching the ball on a good area. 2 wickets in this over for her.
Just the 1 run coming off of it. Another bowler with exceptional figures. 2 for 4 in her 2 overs. No real position to play that ball. Skied high and well taken. The umpire just having a quick chat with Hafsa as she threw that ball into the pitch. Vaishnavi gone for a duck. UAE 79 for 9. Catch taken. Big shout, and the finger does finally go up. Took a while to think about it. Indija looks very surprised. That is still going to be a wicket, and you've said it multiple times, Farviz, that you need to bat out 20 overs. And unfortunately for the UAE, they're not going to bat out the 20 overs. They've been bowled out.
80 runs, that means UAE crashes out of the competition in the semi-final, and India and Pakistan qualifies to the semi-final.
It's been a difficult go with the bat for the UAE. Just the 2 batters getting in double digits. Kirta, she was good. 30 off 27. Renita, 14 off 19. Unfortunately, for the rest of them, in single digits, and some of them not bothering the scores at all. Bowled out for 79 in 17.2 overs. And from a batting perspective, when you're not able to bat out your 20, you lose runs, you lose extras.
Bowling card for Pakistan, wonderfully handled by the skipper. Mima was exceptional, 2.2 overs, 1 for 10. Wahida set up the tone with a big wicket of Isa Oza. Momina 1 for 12 and Osha 3 for 18. Pakistan, when they come out to bat, they need to make 80 runs, but if them to qualify, they got to make it in 15.5 overs.
Well, things have heated up here. Let's play is the call. Oh, coming round the wicket. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout to start with.
Yeah, you're going to keep things interesting, isn't it?
She's got 2 boundary riders on the onside deep square leg and deep mid wicket. Better line, but cut away through the fielder will be the first runs on the board. And that too with a boundary from the bat of Iman. 3 dots on the trot so far. And have a look at the troops on the offside. Goes onside. No one there. 1 bounce for 4. Shawal 2 follows Iman and getting off the mark with a boundary.
These 2 are getting wasted. Yeah, have a look at that. Got in a great position, was There to hit for Shawal. Suraksha will continue. Pulled away in the vacant area over cow corner. One bounce over the fence and it'll be 4 runs.
A short delivery. And with the power play restrictions at place, no problem whatsoever. The reason I'm saying this now. Oh, cracking shot. Fielder there. Laps again. Allows a boundary. In the deep does Dharni Dharka.
Yeah, just a poor effort there. Extremely poor effort. The ball was in the air for a long time. You've got a lot of time. And every boundary needs to be stopped. In a low scoring game, every little effort matters.
Effectively the target that you're looking at. Oh, wicket there. Hina Hochandani gets that wicket. Iman will have to go. There was a single for the taking, and that was the temptation that forced the batter to play across the line and miss the ball.
Back the offside fielded UAE and left the gaps open on the onside, asking the batters to go across the line. That was too full to be going back to and looking to play 2 square. Heard the rattle behind her. Iman has lost her wicket and Pakistan has lost their first wicket as well in the run chase. Gone for 12, Pakistan 8, 25 for 1.
And therefore, when you see the yawning gap in front of you on the leg side, you want to play it on the leg side. But this is in the air. Could this be another wicket? No. 3 fielders there in the circle. No one able to run quickly across to catch that ball. And that's why Hina Hochandani is really upset. 3 on the leg side on the boundary. There's one at long off as well. Down the ground. That's where this has been struck, but it's been struck for 6. Shawal taking on the wrist spinner and hitting that cleanly over the boundary rope.
And it was in the wheelhouse. Can't blame the bowler. Not terribly bad delivery. Just an excellent shot.
Goes for it again. This time it's in the air, not struck cleanly. It can't be taken. It was the captain who's running back from extra cover. Isha Oza unable to get to the ball. Goes for it again. In the air. There's a fielder in the deep. Oh, she's not caught it, and that's going to go for 4. Hina Hochandani, I think, was the fielder there. And she couldn't pick the ball in time. It's gone for 4. That'll end the over. 13 off that over. It's 42 for 1.
Oh, outside edge. Third man, quiet square. Will it have the legs? Slowing down. I think it just was touching the boundary rope when I think it's Samaira, the fielder, had shot third man, putting a diving effort.
In the chase there as she got to the ball just inches. And yes, there's going to be a boundary. And Pakistani will say thank you very much.
Brings out the 50 as well for Pakistani. He's on the cards for Shawal to even go for a river sweep. In the slot. Slog sweeps. And the long on field gives up pretty early, Runitha. I don't think she had absolutely no chance once it reaches the practice pitches.
54 for 1. Was delivery. Was there to hit in the slot. Shawal, she's looked good this entire series.
Won the first couple of games. Will be a heartbreak, I'm sure. But this is what this tournament is all about. That's another excellent hit. This time is Huraina coming down the track, not to the pitch of the ball. The ball was side-ish. Played the sweep shot. The timing, placement, excellent.
Yeah, it's got to do everything for UAE where they've lacked today. Batting not going their way, and even now in the bowling, even using
13 runs so far. Going home mid-wicket fielder and goes beyond comedy of errors. The fielding efforts of UAE is not up to the mark in a crucial game. Got to be said, Charvi.
Oh, I agree with you. a small total when you know you only have 79 on board. There should be that mindset of attacking. There should be that mindset of making sure that you make it extremely hard for the opposition to get those runs on board. Doesn't look like that intent for them. The hunger is lacking.
Down the leg side, through the legs of the wicket keeper. Big effort from Feinek is needed, not going to get there. And the umpire will signal as leg buys.
And after the Group B fixtures tomorrow, more an opportunity. Gone through the hands, that one. And straight down the ground. Was that an opportunity? Was struck really hard and will be a boundary.
Oh, that stung her fingers. Vaishnavi was very brave to put her hand out and try and catch this one. Yes, it was a chance, but so firmly struck. Oh. Pulled away. There are two fielders in the deep, but it's bisected them. That's gone for 4. Those are the winning runs for Pakistan A. They've qualified for the semi-finals here from Group A along with India A. The two powerhouses from Group A are through to the semi-finals, but it's disappointment for UAE, who played good cricket in the initial half of the tournament in the group stages, unfortunately coming undone when it mattered the most today. So 3 teams through to the semi-finals. There's one spot that's hanging in the balance, and that gets decided tomorrow. From Group A, remember, it's India A and Pakistan A who are through. From Group B, remember, Bangladesh A are already through to the semi-finals.
The UAE side, after playing some good quality cricket over the last couple of days, and very, very unfortunate that just when we thought that they might make another upset here, unable to get it through.
And then look at that batting card for Pakistani. Iman dismissed early for 12, but Shawal showing a lot of promise. 38 of 31, an important innings with 5 fours and a 6. And Huraina making 26, unbeaten with 5 fours to her credit as well.
The bowling didn't really show up, did it, for UAE? Hina, 1 of 16 for her, the only sole wicket taker. Expensive overs from Vaishnavi, and Suraksha as well. Just 3 overs for her for 13, but no wickets. The most expensive 17 for Masira. That's that match summary there. These are, of course, top scoring for UAE in the first innings, but just being able to get to 79, being bundled out. And Pakistan A in 11 overs getting to the target of 81 for 1.
Anusha's 3 for 18 for the Pakistani side. The spinner really outstanding with the ball. They've qualified thanks to this win. While UAE, despite having 4 points, but their net run rate isn't as good, they don't make the cut for the semi-finals.